Oh, greetings. Oh, I guess this has decided not to work very well. Yeah, it's great. Oh well. Nothing's gonna. Oh well. Greetings. You guys have to uninstall a bunch of stuff on this thing. Alright, greetings. Thanks for joining us for tonight's broadcast. Tonight's, yeah, once again, this is brought to you by the 4th dimension, or the 5th dimension, 6th dimension, everything but the 3rd dimension. Now it's live in the 3rd dimension. Basically, I'm in the 3rd dimension if you're wondering. Just in case you're wondering. Alright, so yeah, this is I did whatever it was, a broadcast earlier today about the deep state media and pedophilia, so I figured I'll just go into it a little bit more. Yeah, as I was preparing for tonight's broadcast, I got a message about the end of pedophilia, the end of the 3rd dimension. So so obviously the third, you know, it'll bring in a channel of alien energies too. I just want to keep this, well, this is a positive, but it's also going into the shadows of, you know, we know something here isn't right, but what is it? Well, I kind of already know. But, you know, it has many reasons why it's not being into the light. But the end of pedophilia will definitely shift our Earth into a higher vibration overnight when it's fully removed. So this shows the gradual process of our awakening. So if there's any celebrities that are doing this, or whatever, politicians, there's a high possibility their days are coming to an end for hiding all of this. I guess we'll find out. Of course, YouTube might block, you know, my connection or others, because they're definitely part of the problem. If they don't, it always shows that there is some good there. But yeah, censorship in this type of subject matter, obviously this is not going to be an advertiser friendly subject matter, but of course some of these advertisers, you gotta wonder what they're connected to. Obviously, this is, yes, even connected to the tech companies, not naming any names, and they know who they are, obviously. So, I believe this is the next, yeah, this is the next step. Now, this, once again, my hair is all messed up. Oh, well, I can't see everything. It's the opposite of what I'm looking at. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's very distracting. I guess it doesn't matter. Well, that's another reason why I don't have the lights on. I was going to mention this, but I turn that light on, everything gets blown out. It's my lovely camera here. It runs good at low light, obviously, but if I turn add extra, it's like I'm all blown out. So that's the reason why I'm doing this. I'm just using that as a light, so it works out pretty well. It gives it kind of ambiance. So yeah, now not to say everything's going to switch over right away, obviously, but it does seem like we're going to more of alien disclosure. Yes, now there was an anomaly that went to, of course, I got this thing was acting up. I was going to show an image of it. Well, let's see if I guess this thing, I'll have to reset it or uninstall it because it's not working anymore. Air Force fails to acknowledge mysterious meteor that crashed onto Earth. Yeah, this thing's not acting right, so bear with me. I'm not sure if it's going to show this. It's been... Air Force fails to acknowledge... Yeah, so this happened... Well, if you look up this headline, you can find... Or, yeah, it's an independent. I think, yeah, this is just uploaded today. We'll have it how it's all... Anyway. So yeah, U.S. Air Force. So this, you know, alien contact. Man, look at all these ads. Look at that. Jeez. Yeah, alien contact on its way. That was on mainstream news actually. With that. So I'm having difficulties with this. Here. Let's try something else. Okay, one moment. We'll be right with you. Yeah, this thing's acting. Oh, jeez, really? Yeah, it's really going against me. That's for sure. Okay. All right, so this thing's shot. I'll have to install it. So, for those who are new to all this, you go to the link down below. It has, or go to ivantaller.com. I would show that, but it's not appearing. Gee, I wonder why. I can't get my site to show up on this thing. Wow, how convenient. So even if I put it into a different section on this thing, it does not show up. And I open and close this thing like several times. The only thing I have not done is restart the whole machine. Yeah, I wonder why. For other stuff, let's see if it shows up. It's supposed to show up right here. Oh, nope, shows up like this. This is where my site's supposed to be. I love it. There's also Spirit Social. I'm doing like 7 days right now for answering questions. I have other channelers and healers I do recommend. We have the rabbit and other uploads here if you want to get a know what's going on. And we have the social network that I don't post on. I should be. And here's the Jake comic also. And also this is the radio show that's going on. So if you want to support the show or support this, thank you for your help. As yes, this is going to, yeah, we're going to go into areas that are very sketchy. Well, you have to, but how else are you going to if I would support, I would support. It's just the way it is. It's like, screw it. That's nice. Side's not working. Well, I don't use that anyway, so it can fall down all at once. That's thanks to Google. Google is not working. This thing isn't working. Yeah, no surprise there. All right, so yeah, subject matter is a little bit heavy, but this is, you know, some don't want to hear it, but this is where we're healing to the next dimension. So yeah, it does feel like we're getting closer. Obviously, many of us are working astral to heal this situation here. I believe it's going to increase as we're basically going into the mainstream. The mainstream is showing itself as a deep state cover-up. The deep state, I believe, is going to get kind of scared because the dark side of it, at least, though, they can only cover themselves so long. Eventually, they're going to start to reveal themselves. And when they're kind of pushing away these subject matters of child human trafficking and all that, I believe that's revealing themselves, and it's going to end up, you know, coming back to them in the long run too. So yeah, it's like I see them. I do see down the road the mainstream media imploding down the road. If it happens soon, that would be a miracle. It's like that would be an unhinged miracle. That's a big monster to take down, but they are scared. They're not as confident as they used to be. More people are speaking out. More the truth is coming through. Luckily, YouTube is still being somewhat okay, but I kind of wonder sometimes, but if it's helping or not helping you. But YouTube's the best place right now. There's no other alternatives. There are others, but nobody's watching them. So, oh well, that's the way it goes. But yeah, it feels like the deep state is, you know, they don't always see the future, but usually they get what they want, at least the negative. That's not always the case. It does feel like a lot of it's unhinging. So the more of it unhinges and they go down, the more of the light will get stronger. So this is going to really shake things up. So I mean, it's already kind of going to it right now a little bit, but I feel, oh, hopefully, like in the next few weeks, more of this will start to increase, as more people basically whistleblow about what's going on. Go, say what's happening here. There's been a block, but it feels like that block is unblocked. It's basically, it has to do with free will. Are people not afraid anymore? So that's the fear of it all, or the tension, obviously, with family and all that, and secret societies. I don't think, even the secret societies, I don't believe they're as strong as they used to be. Like the Bilderberg group, I feel that's mostly relevance, and along the others. So yeah, these dark cabals aren't as powerful as they used to be, and they can continue to lose their power. A lot of it goes into metaphysics also. It's way off of many pay grades of many people, but obviously these beings that have been causing a lot of difficulties are no longer thinking straight to mind control the masses. So they're going to lose their power here over time. So yeah, it's going to go into areas that are uncomfortable to talk about. But what you going to do? I mean, it's like, it's like, what's going on is just it's a sewer. And we have to clean it up. It's the only way we're going to go into higher dimensions. You can't do it just automatically. You can't have alien contact. You just can't do it. We gotta fix it ourselves. But those that are spiritually aware, obviously, you're working in astral, assisting this. And those that think, this is all just nuts, connecting to guides and understanding your soul and all of that, they're involved awakening too, even if their human self doesn't understand. Their human self is obviously going through a lot of turmoil here, as many do, especially when a family member dies. They feel like they lost them forever, and they're just in another dimension, that's all. And we're the ones who should be crying about ourselves. I mean, I guess you can think mourning ourselves being stuck here. Jeez. That's usually how it works, at least from what it feels like. So when we there's much change in the air as for their changing timelines. So you can say we're going through a shift, a timeline shift where darkness can no longer control us, which is great. I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know. I mean, I've felt alien energy is very strong here, so basically the mainstream media might find itself in a very ugly place where it actually has to tell the truth. So yeah, they always force themselves to tell the truth, so they can deny this all they want. They're paid to keep it quiet, obviously, by their producers, advertisers, whatever it might be. That's probably going to come to an end. Yeah, the Earth's going to go through a nasty awakening, but it's much needed. Like the fires in California. I mean, a lot of stuff's happening in California, so it makes a lot of sense why that's happening over there. So I had to say it's not happening in other areas, but there's a lot of deep state work there, obviously. Of course, there's in Phoenix, there's a big tornado or a sandstorm. And yeah, the Earth's going through a purge. It's time to clear out the garbage. So, hurricanes are pretty quiet this year, thank goodness. Hopefully it continues that way. I had enough last year. And funny how quiet it is. Yeah. So they can turn up that knob anytime they want. Luckily they're not. Of course, last year we had enough of it. So what's to come? Yes. As I'm talking here, I feel a shift. A major one. Obviously not going to give me the full details of it, but I feel darkness is coming to an end, at least with the pedophilia energies. There's a lot of spirit. Obviously, the spirit world knows what's going on. It's just why don't they reveal things? They have their reasons for it. Has to do with lessons. Has to do with many reasons behind it. But it does feel like we're going into I felt September, but it feels like a couple of weeks. We should feel some kind of the shift is happening now. And so the pedophile energies are, at least those that are hidden, will be coming into the light. So I went into more details of that. There's another perspective in the radio show, but here, basically we're just we're going into a new vibration, and to do this is basically just do the best you can. It feels like the Earth is going to go do a major shift coming soon. Not just with the pedophile stuff, but other things. So this December might feel very lighter. As for negativity, possibly it's hard to say because we're doing a cleaning. We're cleaning house, so I guess we just have to wait and see. It's not something that can happen overnight, but it has been in the works for quite a long time. But once again, with those that I feel, the brave souls out there that have been through all of this, that have survived, hopefully those that come out, or some shape or form, some kind of evidence will start to go into the media of what's going on. I feel I'm very involved with bringing this into the surface, but it was astrally, I have no idea, but it feels like I'm involved with it somehow to bring this stuff into the light. So yeah, it's of course I'm out won't, obviously. It's just been something, you know, you always feel it's something's going on. You feel strange, you don't feel right, you feel this, you feel that. It has to do with the deception around the planet. Archon grids, Men in Black grid, whatever it might be. You know, it's just driving us all nuts, basically, right? We feel like you're in hell because you don't know, you can't see what's going on, you feel it, but you don't know, you don't know what the hell it is. So when the darkness being released, it's it's like the coating of darkness needs to be pulled off the planet for us to think clearly, think differently, eventually more of a fourth-dimensional energy. So you're not giving me detail. I can bring an angel, or alright, let's see what we can get here. I want to check one thing, seeing how my system is down here. Jeez. Yeah, figures. How convenient. Jeez. That's alright. We'll just do everything's working fine except for that. So alright, we'll see who we can connect with and bring us some enlightenment here. I think I kind of went through it already, but we'll see what we have. Alright, blessings, and we'll see how many energies we can bring in. Alright, much. Greetings to you, we are from Spirit, angelic vibrations, to assist you. As many souls, yes, have gone into darkness, even those that are victims of these pedophile energies. But those that are call themselves victims are here to bring the light. Yes, they get pinched by darkness, even overruled by it, but they become another person, a soldier of light, if they wish, or a soldier of darkness. Many of them have chosen where they want their lives to go. But it's saying seeds of knowledge to speak to you when the time is right. They know who they are. When they speak, they will. But yes, many of them have taken on contracts to let you see what's happening on your world. So victims maybe not. More like seekers of truth. As yes, it is in the shadows, as some of these pedophile energies are being tricked into revealing themselves. That has not quite happened fully yet. It is still in process, as many of you are still clearing out the judgments on each other. As not to judge is to heal. Healing is what matters. So yes, the soul will be tested, even when the truth does reveal itself. Where are you going to go? Are you going to get to hammer and get angry? Are you going to forgive and heal. So there's much more going on than just those of darkness working within darkness. What about those of you out there? Realize your place in the world. As many would choose an eye for an eye, as you're aware. And that is what there's more lessons to be learned on your planet, as you can see. You're not fully out of darkness yet. As yes, forgiveness to heal and to end the dark processes on your planet, or prophecies, I should say. As yes, the Cabal has been using their energies against you, basically to give away your free will to them. And they've been ruling this society ever since, as a false idea of free will, as many of you already are aware. Now this doesn't go for everyone. There are some of you that are, you know you have your free will, even if his life is difficult, but many feel like they have free will, but they're part of the system. They think like the system, they eat the system, that the food that the system gives them. They feel like they have free will, but far from it. They don't know how to think for themselves. Some of them think they are, but they're thinking other thoughts from others. It goes on and on. This soul process is not easy. As yes, the darkness is being revealed on your world, but how you're going to handle it is up to you. As judgment, humans judging others is yes been a curse on this planet, if you want to look at it that way. Is to heal that curse. Heal the past. As yes, the echoes of the past continue on. Realize many of you are rewriting your futures as you speak. You're given opportunities. The Atlanteans were given opportunities to change their ways and chose not to. Your planet's going through the same thing. As they went into darkness, but many of them could have changed that. Chose not to. This is different, but the same. As it did not have, the Atlanteans did not have to go in that particular way. Many gave up and went into what you call the mainstream thinking process. Did not stand up. There were those that stood up, but there's very few that stood up for themselves. Mocked by the mainstream thought patterns, yes. But there's very few of them, and they no longer had enough ability to defend themselves anymore. It's like they're fighting and fighting. It's like, I can't fight anymore. Not to say they got absorbed into the mainstream thought pattern of consciousness, because they still call themselves rebels even in your time period, as those that don't connect to the mainstream human. That's why many of you are here. You know you are not part of the mainstream of thinking. So there's many more of you too, to bring that vibration of truth into this reality, spiritual vibrations that have been lost for such a long time. So you are rewriting history in some ways, because many of you are Atlanteans and healing the past, so you don't repeat it. You still have free will here. You have the power to make the decisions on what's right for you. Blessings to you all. One moment. Greetings to you. We are the Atlanteans. Your Earth is yes going through a purge unlike anything before. It is, yes, weather anomalies. The consciousness is being shifted. Listen to yourselves. Yes, take your risks. Say what's on your mind. Realize, yes, as there's much going in through your dark side at this moment. Even your dark side of your planet does not want to see its true self. As many of the darkness on your world have to actually look at what they have done. They do it and look away. Give themselves a prize. Empower themselves that they are more powerful than others. Even drink their blood if they feel to do so. So where you are going? Where are you traveling now? You are moving into a higher realm. Yes, there is not going to be easy as has it ever been, but it will get easier. But to face the Earth's darkness is what's needed for you to travel to the other side. Now, it's not always going, you can always turn away. But you know it exists. Face it how you wish. But many of you are bringing, yes, the Sodom and Gomorrah energies into the light. As it's been here, but secretly. Yes, it is in your dimension, but it's also hidden, as it has been in the past. Dark rituals done every day. Those that feel like they're the masters of your reality. You are showing them that's not the case. Now, there's been lessons. There's been that why this has occurred for such a long time will be revealed over your duration of your lives. It's different reasons for it. Many of you are here to really see the end of darkness. You incarnate into a dark world to see it find itself releasing. But why it's been here for such a long time, there's many reasons for that. I believe many of you have your versions of that. Believe you. Yes, it will not go easily though. There is not over yet. Yes, some of you will face a part of yourselves that just, is this world truly into that, cesspool? Yes, it is. But realize you are bringing your light to it. So, when you look at darkness and you look away, it's like, I've seen it enough. It felt my blessing. It no longer needs my energies anymore. Those that do connect with it. As it is there, it shows itself for you to bring your vibration to it. Not to judge. Those that judge, well, they actually absorb into that darkness and not make themselves much better, do they? They almost turn themselves into that darkness, as some of you I've seen. So we are here of, redemption. Your earth is redeeming itself. As Mother Earth wanted to see truly the being, also for the beings here that cause difficulties to show themselves to you. As they have called everyone to your world to cause chaos, and they have done everything they humanly, as you were it humanly possible. But that's slowly shedding away. Trust your instincts in this. How do you feel? Many of you feel a great change coming. Because it's true. But not of negativity, no. It is, bringing negativity into light. It is much needed. So I'm not saying a quick fix, far from it. But you will feel that your world's finally getting on track of going into the higher dimensions. Yes, it might be a slow track, but it's been here for a very long time. These are ancient energies. You not just, push them away just like they're nothing. They have a relationship with your world. The darkness here, is, you can say, your grandfathers and grand energies here that feel they own your world, and they technically do. But you are showing it is time to It's time to upgrade your realities. Blessings to you all. Yes, like crop circles. Oh yeah, I'm back if you're wondering. Like crop circles, like these weather anomalies. Yeah, see what you're feeling about this. Of course, use your energies, your intuition. Of course, along with this whole pedophile situation, use your intuition on that. What do you feel? What do you feel that's coming? Everyone senses something different, but we are going into the old world is slowly coming to an end. Not as fast as some would like, of course, but it is. So, alright, blessings everyone. Have a great weekend. We'll be back tomorrow. I have a radio show tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern. And I don't think this one's going to work, but it's okay. Alright, much love. Take care.